Hey Village, welcome back to 20 Yvette Speaks. This is your host, 20 Yvette, and for the next few minutes, we are going to be talking about one of the top stories in the news, so stay tuned. From the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We were almost duped, you guys. I knew something was up. They kept talking about her negotiations and renegotiations with the contract, and I'm reading this and all of the blogs have a little bit something different to say, and I'm looking at the videos and I'm like, something just doesn't resonate. This is weird. I know that her coworkers, as she called them, they were like, why doesn't she just sign the contract? She does this every year. Well, let's see what Love B. Scott has to say about this. Nene Leaks will not be returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. In June, LoveBScott.com exclusive reported that Nene Leaks was essentially fired and wouldn't be returning to the show. Okay, Andy Cohen took to Instagram to confirm Nene's exit with a farewell letter. Despite misleading reports of negotiations from Nene's camp and not so subtle social media outbursts, we made it clear that Nene wouldn't be a part of season 13. You guys, I knew that there was a reason she deleted her Instagram. Not yesterday, but day before yesterday. I knew it. On Andy Cohen's Instagram, if you go to Bravo Andy on Instagram, it clearly says Nene Leaks is an icon of the genre. She is a GIF and a catastrophic machine. In 11 years of WWHL, which is Watch What Happens Live. If you are a Bravo fanatic like I am, hashtag WWHL is Watch What Happens Live. Nene has been our most frequent guest, and she is always a blast. Nene nicknamed me Buttercup the first day we met and still calls me that today. Through her whole run, she has always had a serious concern and drive to maintain the success and well-being of hashtag RHOA, which is Real Housewives of Atlanta. I am going to miss Nene on the show, but I'm hoping we work together again soon and will remain in each other's orbits forever. XO Buttercup. Hashtag bloop. Hashtag lowdown monkey with a wig, and hashtag all of the other things that she has, coined over the years. And then there are over 3,000 comments, and I don't know what they said, but I'm pretty sure I'll find out one way or the other. Anyway, I'm going to keep going with this article. It is amazing to me, okay? Out of all the stuff that we have seen this year, that this is what it boils down to. It boils down to there really wasn't any negotiations. This was not in Andy Cohen's hands. This woman literally has been fired. And I knew it, you guys. I knew it when we first started talking about this at the beginning of the year. I was like, looky here. I know this woman is not coming back. She has started too many fires. Her cast members are constantly complaining. Yes, drama sells, and it makes for good TV and all this. But, me personally, y'all know, I always have an opinion. This is my personal opinion, is that when Greg got sick, that would have been my last season. And no, my husband would not have been on the show. I would not have documented his bout with cancer on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Not that it's such a bad thing to do, but it's very personal, almost private, if you will. You look at, some of the celebrities that have gone on and you didn't even know they were sick. Some people just, it's personal, it's not private. With some people, it's private. Chadwick, look at him. I mean, God rest his soul. He was a brave soldier. to the point where, nobody knew what he was really going through except for, his close family and friends. And, when the bombshell dropped, it was around, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And I jumped up out of the bed to get the video done because I was stunned. I had no idea. And we know that he was working on a film. And I thought, okay, well, his weight loss is because of the role he was playing. And others speculated that as well. But then I was like, he didn't really have to get skinny for that role. But it was just an assumption because nobody knew why he was, losing that amount of weight. And then when he passed away, it was just, it hit home for a lot of us. And I just would not have documented that. I'm sure Greg didn't mind. He knows that, this is the job, this is work, but I just could not have, I wouldn't have done it. That's all I'm saying. But, what's done is done. And, I'm glad that the truth is out. The truth is finally out. Nene Leaks indeed has been fired from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I know some of you are going to miss Nene and some of you will not. She's a tough pill to swallow. I was a big Nene supporter in the beginning. When she was, trying to find out if her dad was really her dad or if somebody else was, and she was going through all that stuff. But as the seasons went on, it was like she really, stepped into a whole different character. And I don't know if it was acting, if it's real. The only people that know that are the people who live, with Nene in their daily lives. I don't know. It was too much. It was way over the top. And, I'm just not that type of person. I don't, get with all of that. But we're wishing Nene the best, whether you were a fan or not. Me personally, I don't wish ill towards anybody. Nene definitely has done a lot per her career on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I wish her the very best. All right, now that we have that done, Nicki Minaj's mother confirms her daughter has given birth. This is September 17th, 2020 at 9:28 p.m. The article says Nicki Minaj's mother, Carol, has seemingly confirmed rumors that daughter Nicki has given birth to her first child. On Wednesday, Carol shared one of Nicki's maternity photos with the caption, "Thank you, David, for capturing my heart on this outside." She added, Onika has always been so nurturing, caring, loving, bold, beautiful, God-fearing, and selfless. Motherhood already looks beautiful on you. The last part of her caption sent fans into a frenzy, adding further fuel to the speculation that Nicki gave birth last month. So the article does show a really pretty picture of Nicki Minaj posing with her belly bump. And the article says, well, if it's true, congratulations, Nicki. So, hey, I'm sure this story will unfold. And like Love B. Scott said, if it's true, congratulations. All right. This story I started covering a few days ago, actually. This is an update, and this also dropped September 17th, 2020. This dropped at 5:05 p.m. yesterday, and it says, and I quote, "Cheer star Jerry Harris arrested and charged with production of child pornography." I am not surprised. When I read the article, it was a lot of speculation going on and this, that, and the third, but I am not surprised at this, you guys. Jerry Harris, star of Netflix's Cheer, has been arrested and charged with production of child pornography, per TMZ. Jerry was arrested Thursday morning in Illinois and is being hit with the charge of production of child pornography, according to Assistant U.S. Attorney Joseph D. Fitzpatrick. As we reported, Harris was under investigation by the FBI for allegedly soliciting minors for sex back in May of 2019. However, according to the criminal complaint, we're told he's been arrested because he allegedly asked teens for photos, which they sent to him. And that right there just You celebrities need to stop it. You need to stop using your influence for stuff like this. It is disgusting. I can't even right now. Listen, you guys, according to the feds, the parent of two male children, both 14, claims Harris had contacted both of the boys online and repeatedly solicited child pornography images and photos. Harris allegedly began contacting the boys in December of 2018. Okay, the minors provided law enforcement with multiple screenshots of communications with Harris via Snapchat and text messages, along with evidence of apparent FaceTime calls with Harris. According to the complaint, Harris was 19 at the time and the boys were 13. The feds allege Harris also attempted to solicit sex with the boys on multiple occasions, including at cheerleading events. The criminal complaints say Harris was interviewed on September 14th and admitted to engaging in continuous social media conversations with the minors that were sexual in nature, attempting to entice them into performing sex acts with him in person, and to soliciting and receiving child pornography on Snapchat from at least between 10 to 15 other individuals he knew were minors. On top of that, Jerry's two alleged victims have sued him, claiming he groomed them into sending the nude photos, and they also claim he demanded sexual acts. Jerry is scheduled to appear in federal court in Chicago Thursday afternoon for the child porn charge. Netflix has responded to the allegations, saying any abuse of minors is a terrible crime and we respect the legal process. You know what? I could care less what Netflix has to say. Listen, let me tell you something. Again, here I am commentating. This is my personal opinion. I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with me, but I'm going to say it anyway, because I can. You know, we all have the choice and the option to speak our minds, and anything to do with stuff like that, it burns me up. They have this Netflix movie called Cuties, and I understand what people are saying. They're, well, this isn't, porn, and this is not to put the girls in a bad light and, all that. And I'm like, okay, I get you. But if that's the case, why did you actually use real little girls to play the part? Why would you do that, knowing that somebody sitting at home is probably, getting just enjoyment out of this because they're perverts and they're looking at somebody else's child on the Netflix screen? Get somebody that's an adult and, let's pretend it's acting, is it not? Why would you actually go and get, 11-year-olds and, 12-year-olds to play these roles and teach them how to dance like this? It's just like that trash on Lifetime. I'm sorry, I don't like Bring It. Okay, I don't. I hate it. I think it's disgusting. I think that, I would never allow my daughter or my granddaughter or my niece, if I had any control, godchild, I don't care. I would be, picket sign in hand. She's not going to do it. I don't want my child to be in training to be a stripper. It looks pedophile-ish. Grown men sitting in their living room tuning into Lifetime to watch this on national television, talking about this is a good thing. They can get scholarships. They can also get raped. They can also get molested. They can also get stalked. Yes, there are stalkers out there that probably sit in the parking lots and they look at the dancing dolls, waiting for them to come outside without a parent around. Perverts going to the dance competitions, sitting there getting a hard on while they're in the bleachers looking at these little girls, all up on TV, all up in the, everybody's not a fan. Some of these people are sex offenders, and that's just my opinion, but it's also fact, as we just saw, Mr. Jerry Harris. So I'm totally against this. I don't like this kind of crap. I never sit up and watch it, but I said on the post that I made on my community tab, you know what? To each his own. If you want to watch this stuff, then that's you, but I don't have to watch it. There's really nothing anybody can do about, allowing people in the industry to, pick this kind of trash up and show it. But my thing is, the best way to, just get all the eyeballs off of it, just take all the energy, suck all the energy out of it, is to just ignore it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's going to be enough people that are so perverse that they're going to watch it anyway. That's all I'm saying. Listen, there have been so many things on television and on the internet that you can watch, and it's like, Coyote Ugly, for example. Coyote Ugly, I thought, was a very funny movie. And as an adult, me and my daughter watched it and we laughed because these are grown women. They had the right to say, yeah, I'll do it, or no, I won't. Do you understand what I'm saying? It is a complete difference when a child is put into the position of looking like a thought, as opposed to a grown woman making the choice. Never put a child. That's why when I was growing up, I had a little bit of issue even with the music industry. These, little boy groups, little boy bands and little girl groups. And these people aren't even 18. Some of them aren't even 16. You got them up there with the coat jackets on and no shirt underneath and dropping it like it's hot. And I just can't. It's just something about it that, inside my gut that just tells me it's so raunchy and it's just so disgusting, and I would never pimp my child out for a buck. But that's just me. You can have all the look at Brandy. Brandy's parents never fell for it. Her vocals, her voice, her talent spoke for itself. You understand what I'm saying? There's a difference. There's a complete and utter difference in how you raise your kids, and you can do it the right way because so many people have done it the right way. And I just feel like this is disgusting. And as for Jerry Harris, I hope they throw you under somebody's complete prison, because this has got to stop. I mean, we know it's not, but at least this time they're going to pay for their crimes. There are so many people that are getting away with all kinds of crap. But I, for one, I've just had enough. 2020, I have had enough. I have had enough. 2020, you have really pimp slapped us around enough. We don't need any more 2020. Can you just calm down for the rest of this year? Can you just bring it on down? We've had enough. It's too much, man. It's too much. All right, you guys, I'm going to get out of here, but thank you guys for listening to my little rant. I hope this news was great for you. I still have a tribute to the great living legend Tina Turner coming up this week before the week is over. And we are going to, this weekend, this Saturday, as usual, get some of that, the weekly wrap up going live. So you guys, grab your popcorns and your wine or your treats, whatever your Coca-Cola, Pepsi, whatever you're a fan of, and get ready for Saturday night, because y'all know we're going to cut up and clown about these stories of the week. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your kind words and, just hanging in there with me while I learn, this new profession of mine. I love my job. I love my job. And I love you guys because you guys make it so fun, and even when there's a tragic story, you guys are in there praying for the families and stuff. Like, I just love my village. Y'all rock. Y'all are the best audience out here. I mean that sincerely. I mean that. I gotta go, but I'll be talking to y'all later. Thank you once again. I love y'all. Mwah. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.